Welcome to Santiago A, Florida podcast, where we talk about everything real estate in the state of Florida. Today, we're going to talk about the NoMad Residences in Miami's vibrant Wynwood. As you may have seen in previous videos, this is a phenomenal investment opportunity. And why is that? Because that area is growing so fast. Many people may think, I think it might be better to buy somewhere else, like Midtown, where everything's already finished, right? Well, the thing is that here, because it's not finished yet, your money can get you a lot more. And in the future, it's most definitely going to go up in value more. Now, of course, I cannot give you any financial advice or legal advice. You should always do your own diligence. But because it's growing so fast, this may be a fantastic investment opportunity. Now, many people may choose to not live here because these units in particular are actually, there are no restrictions when it comes to renting them, not only annually or monthly, but also daily. So if you become the owner of one or a few of these units, you can rent them daily, and you can increase and set the prices as much as, you can increase them as much as you wish, or, depending on demand, as you see fit. All right. The management for these units, it can be done through the building, or you can have your own management company, or you can manage them yourself. Another really important factor that I'll probably go over in the next few minutes as well is that all the units come fully furnished. So you don't have to worry about getting a refrigerator, getting couches, getting a TV. They come with everything: furniture, appliances, and a TV, of course. So you're basically going to be set to go when it comes to making this investment opportunity, have it ready to generate you some cash flow. All right. So today we're going to go over the basically the fact sheet, or in other words, the purchaser's guide. And I'm just going to go over some of the features that they mentioned here, as well as some of the content of everything they have written here. So NoMad Residences in Wynwood. They're globally renowned, immersed in art and storytelling, defined by character and comfort. As you may be familiar, NoMad actually comes from New York. It originally started as a hotel, so hospitality is their thing, all right? And that's exactly what they're accomplishing here. They're focusing on hospitality, so everything will be top notch. All the details, including everything in the units, all the amenities, will be phenomenal. So welcome to the first ever NoMad Residences, an iconic blend of high design and creative energy, now at home in Miami's vibrant Wynwood. Designed for living artfully. Property overview. Created by Nomad's creative minds in architecture, design, and art curation. Located in the heart of Wynwood, Miami's cultural and creative capital. If you've been to Wynwood, you may have seen the Wynwood walls, art everywhere, art galleries, restaurants, and that's basically growing and growing. Now that's based on my experience, because I've been going to Wynwood for years, maybe 10 years, if not more, and I've seen it grow significantly, and it's only going to get even better. So let's continue here. Flexible ownership, no rental restrictions, which is what I mentioned before. You can rent these units daily, monthly, weekly, annually, however you want. Humanistic, modern architecture from the designers of the Mandarin Oriental Hotels and Residences, Brickell City Center, St. Regis Hotels, and more. So that's definitely impressive. Vibrant, walkable neighborhood. Artful cuisine. World-renowned 13,000 square foot Casa Tua Cucina on the ground floor. Basically an amazing Italian restaurant, which will definitely bring a lot of people to that area. And when it comes to tourism, it'll be a very attractive area, so people will most likely want to stay in this neighborhood. and they could occupy or stay in one of your units if you decide to invest in one of these. Rich, evocative interiors from the award-winning talent behind Soho House, the Ritz-Carlton, Four Seasons, and more. Wow. So if you've ever been to any of those hotels or places, you may have noticed how everything lies in the details. And that's amazing because they really think of everything and they anticipate everything, and it's just an amazing experience. At least that's how I felt when I've been to the Ritz-Carlton, the Four Seasons, and the Soho House. So, you can definitely expect that here at NoMad Residences as well. Meticulously curated, museum quality artwork. Interesting. Effortless access with dual entrances and elevator banks. Ultra high-speed Wi-Fi. Right nearby the offices of multiple industry leaders, including Spotify, Founders Fund, Industrious, WeWork, Atomic, Live Nation, Stalem, Spaces, Fieldtrip, Blockchain.com, and Sconfield, just to name a few of the companies in the area. And as I mentioned before, it's only going to keep growing. Electric car charging stations. Perfect. City proposed pedestrian-friendly promenade on 27th Terrace, with the proposed tri-rail station a short walk from home. Now, if you've ever taken a train using the tri-rail service, it's a great way to connect with all the way up to West Palm Beach and everything in between, meaning Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, Delray, Deerfield Beach, you name it. So the fact that they're proposing that on 27th Terrace, which is one of the streets surrounding the building, definitely would provide us a lot of value. Residence features: fully furnished, as I mentioned, and creatively curated by NoMad and the award-winning design agency. Floor-to-ceiling sliding glass doors. Private balconies in all residences. Spacious walk-in closets in most residences. 9+ foot ceilings. Awesome. Streamlined modern kitchens, outfitted with Bosch appliances. If you take a look at some of the videos I have shared on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, you will be able to see these kitchens. They really come with everything you need. The refrigerator is the perfect size to stay here for anywhere from 10 to maybe 30 days. Or maybe even 20 days, like a good amount of time. So they're basically perfect for a vacation, or for anyone that wants to stay here for a couple of weeks or a month. So it's perfect if you want to rent it, in other words. Imported Italian design cabinetry and woodwork. Adaptable open layouts. Exquisite stone countertops. Brass fixtures in bathrooms. Expansive spa showers. Top-tier in-residence washer and dryer. Building amenities. Globally acclaimed NoMad curation and design. Rooftop NoMad restaurant and bar with separate elevator. Inspired impeccable landscaping. Full-service rooftop pool, sun deck, and cabanas. 24-hour concierge and building security. 2 expansive lobbies and retail spaces. 24/7 valet parking and in-building garage. Top-tier fitness and wellness center with dedicated outdoor fitness lawns. Grilling area and outdoor cinema. Extensive library and co-working spaces. Once again, if you take a look at those videos that I shared, you can see the model that they have in the sales gallery. You can see the pool that they're going to have on the rooftop, as well as the library, the gym. They're going to have all of that on the rooftop. It's amazing. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly suggest you take a look. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. My handle, which is Santiago A Marino. My name, basically. They also have bicycle storage, in-residence cuisine delivered on demand, dedicated check-in services, privately controlled elevator access, smart climate control, private storage on residential floors. And yes, they are pet-friendly. Right. The site area itself is 1.25 acres. The deposit structure would be 10% at reservation, 10% in the 60 days after contract, 10% at groundbreaking, 10% at top-off, and 60% at closing. When it comes to the floors, the -1 floor is going to be the basement, the garage. Floor 0 is going to be the ground floor, where they have retail, paseo, and lobbies. And then the mezzanine is going to be the garage. Floors 2 to 8 are the residences. And then floor 9 is pool deck, amenities, and restaurant. All right, so once again, from the 2nd floor to the 8th floor is where all the residences will be. And on the 9th floor is where the pool deck and the amenities and the restaurant will be. The development team. Let's talk about each one. We have the Related Group. Since 1979, Related Group has enhanced skylines with iconic developments characterized by innovative design, enduring quality, and inclusive living. Through groundbreaking partnerships with world-renowned architects, designers, and artists, Related redefines urban environments on a global scale, fostering distinctive, dynamic communities and symbolic landmarks that have become sources of local pride. Now let's talk about TriCap. TriCap is a private equity real estate investor and developer with over 3 decades of success identifying and cultivating early-stage investment opportunities and opportunistic real estate transactions within the country's most sought-after markets. The company has built a portfolio in excess of 3 million square feet, managing in excess of 3 billion of high-profile and prominent assets across major metropolitan U.S. markets. Sidel Group. Founded by Andrew Zobler, Sidel Group is the creator of unique hotels rooted in their location and architecture. Sidel's core expertise is in bringing together emerging and establishing talent from the worlds of design, food and beverage, art, and hospitality to create hotels and restaurants that offer inspiration, comfort, graciousness of spirit, and a deep sense of place. The design team. Let's start off with Arquitectonica, led by principals Bernardo Fort-Bercia and Laurinda Spear. Arquitectonica continues to push the limits of design with its innovative use of materials, geometry, pattern, and color to introduce a new brand of humanistic modern design to the world. With offices in Miami, New York, Los Angeles, Paris, Hong Kong, Shanghai, Manila, Lima, and Sao Paulo, Arquitectonica is a major presence on the international stage. Now let's talk about Design Agency. Design Agency is an award-winning international design studio that draws on over 2 decades of experience in interior design, architectural and landscape concepting, strategic branding, and visual communications. With studios in Toronto, Washington, D.C., Los Angeles, and Barcelona, Design Agency has developed a global reputation for creating exceptional environments that people experience fully and deeply. And now let's talk about Natural Official. Natural Official is a Miami-based landscape architecture and design practice dedicated to the production of man-made, built environments that reconnect us with nature, provide a setting for human activities, and lift the human spirit. Its portfolio is comprised of various project types and sales, including urban interventions, hotels, and high-end multifamily and single-family residences. All right, everybody, that is all for now about NoMad Residences Wynwood. Remember, I've posted and shared other videos that have some visuals for you. Other than that, this has been the purchaser's guide for the NoMad Residences in Wynwood. If you have any questions, you can always reach me via email. My email is info@santiagoamarino.com, or you can also add a comment. And that is all for now. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. And if you would like to schedule a showing, go ahead and let me know, and we will get that done as soon as possible. Once again, thank you for listening, and stay tuned for more.